Gail is here, and Gail is coming, and let me stop.
It's amazing how much changes over a week's time. It's just incredible, and so many things are advancing quickly. So it's always great to talk about and present that stuff.
Well, how the two of you keep up with this and stay on top of it and promote it is just beyond me. My mind doesn't work that quickly.
So I'm not so sure if we're doing it good enough, but we're doing it as good as we can. Now, it will be never good enough. We have to live with the fact that you'll never do things good enough, period. And that's a good thing because it's good enough to do it as good as you can.
And we keep moving forward. Always, we keep moving forward.
Very
It's good
nice.
to see Tatiana's in the house. Hello, Tatiana.
So we will get right starting. And Gary, do you want to train a little bit on the social media apps? Are you confident with that, or would you like me to do it?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Can do that. One second. Let me share my
Can you,
screen.
Or
can
Tatiana?
you
Yeah,
give me the link to to the website and everything else,
sure.
please?
Absolutely. It is in the emails. If you don't see the emails, please pull them out of the junk or spam box. I know it goes sometimes in there, especially if you don't regularly open and click on them. So please do so because we send at least 2 emails out a week. When something new comes out, like now we sent one, I think, yesterday to tell them about the new website builder that we are introducing today, and it's mind-boggling. There's the link to the main website where everything starts. One of the most important things, bookmark the website, number one, and come to the meetings if you can. Number two, open the emails and click on every link. It's good fun.
Yes, it's all there. It's all there. And the website, we're always continuing to upgrade and add new things. So that's where you're going to find all the newest information and implementations on there in the menu. So definitely check that out. You want to get familiar with that website for sure.
White
Yeah.
label domain. Yeah, it's pretty simple actually, and we can show a little bit of that. And
Yeah, so we're in the system now. As you
and
can see my screen, right?
yeah,
Yes.
to just announce one thing, we do not allow white labeling our system anymore. For obvious reasons, it is too difficult. You have to have all the support, but we'll be happy to give you a link to the original system, so we call it the mothership, that allows you to white label. They give you all the support because support for white labeling, making it your own, is very expensive. We pay for it. So if any of you want support for white label, it is costly. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah, that's right. And I notice, I mean, I go on the deal.ai trainings. I always pop in and see what they're training on to see if I can learn something new. So they have like 4 days a week now. So I go on those every week, stay on top of that. And I noticed that they do white label training. I was actually on one last week where they were going through some of the basics of white label. So definitely want to look there in their academy and you can find a lot of training videos for that.
And if you ever absolutely want to do a white label, now we have 2 or 3 people that actually white labeled our system, and we'll be happy to support them as part of a mentorship program or another support program. We cannot automatically support you because it is way too complex, especially for people that have no tech knowledge. I had to learn a lot. I know how to deal with Zapier. I know how to deal with a different system, super data, and so on. I know a little bit about how to program. I know a little bit about coding. Normally, you need it as a user, and we are actually just contracting with a developer from India because the new systems that we'll show you today that allow you to do sensational things with the apps, they require somebody that's even better than me at it and feels their way around GitHub like in their home living room. Now, I am on GitHub, I've done that, but it's not something that I recommend to, let's say, normal people that want to apply.
What is what is white label?
White label is when you take a system like ours and instead of having our logo on top and Easy AI from the wellness,
Ah,
you have your brand on top.
I got it.
Although
Yeah,
you
you make it your own.
are created by us. If you have a weight label, there's no videos, no support. You are the person that supports your people. You create the custom apps. You create the app cover images. You create the support. You create the live trainings. You create all the tutorials.
Got it.
It
You
is
create the roles for your members that are coming on. You got to create separate roles for depending on what you want to offer to
familiar
your
with creating webhooks through Zapier for the login and logouts.
Okay.
You have to be familiar with branding, CSS and NextGen, a little bit of that. If you're not, don't even try it. Knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't get into that project again, although it was very exciting. I would just get somebody's white label as a member.
right. That would be the way to go. I'd make it much easier, I think.
It was such a spaceship ride, not even roller coaster takes it. It is way more than that.
Well, we've been going on 7 months now, I believe. We're going on our 7th month, right? And it's been a whirlwind.
Oh my God, where's AI going? I really don't know. So white labeling is no longer for new member possible because of obvious reasons, way too complicated for most of our audience that are traditionally not that tech savvy. It's not easy, it's difficult, it's technology, very difficult. Don't recommend it. That said, let's talk about social media, but to use it is a lot of fun, and you will see when you use it that it is very much superior to what you're used to working with ChatGPT. Although ChatGPT has quite decent images now, it's still not the 4K quality that you get with our system, and we put a Chatty simulator in here, which is our ChatGPT simulator for those that absolutely want to use ChatGPT prompts. And to tell everybody that is familiar with prompts and want to use them, they even work in our custom apps. So if you have an image prompt, you put it in one of our image apps, it probably will work and you will get images from better quality than what ChatGPT was able to provide for you. I tested it, and I think, Gary, you did, and no comparison.
Yes, I'm constantly testing it all the time with different things, and you're right. Um, our system's way more advanced and has way more functionality.
And by the way, Chatty is a female. I told her that, and she accepted that. She doesn't mind that I call her Chatty, because when ChatGPT was new, I asked ChatGPT if she would mind, and she said no. Gotta have fun. Business without fun is just an endless grind. I do not recommend it. Okay,
Yeah, that's a quick path to burnout, I think. You definitely got to have fun and lighten the mood because it does get a little hectic and stressful at times. So anytime you start feeling like you're wound a little too tight, it's time to take a break, maybe get out in nature, do some breathing, kind of step away for a minute and then regroup and come back. It's always best, I think.
Gary has wonderful YouTube videos where he shows his adventures in nature. And by the way, all of our apps work on a regular cell phone if it's not a very old flip phone. I do the best images when I sit with my neighbor. She's in her late 70s in the living room at night when we visit neighbors. We always have a little chat with them. And I use my phone and I said, "What do you want to do today?" And she said, "Oh, she's a quilter." So I made her an image. She loves cats. Cats quilting with a sewing machine, an old one. Beautiful image. She loved it. I gave it to her. Stuff like that is fun. I enjoy it. So don't hesitate. Use it. Have fun. Most apps are included in the base price. You can't beat that. You don't get charged by image.
Yeah, the best way to learn everything is by doing it. Push the buttons, click the buttons, try everything. That's what I recommend because I've been actually, like Christine, trying on my phone a lot more things. And I was actually able to create some images and edit images from the phone. I was pretty surprised. And it takes a little playing around with to figure it out, like everything else. But I think it's very doable.
Right. And there is a few apps where our provider charges us to use them for our users. We have to, of course, give it to you, like the AI videos. They cost, I think, 50 points. You can buy points. I think for 50,000 or 10,000, it's about $29. I'm not quite sure. In the app, it will tell you this needs points, and you can purchase them extra. That's just for very few apps. The AI video maker is one of them. I made a video yesterday. It cost me 50 points. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
on you go, Gary.
All right, so if you come to the marketing and sales drop down right here, this is where you get your content creators. So we have different content creators for different platforms. As you can see, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. These are really nice. It tailors your post to that platform. So it's pretty cool. So you come to Facebook. I love this. This saves so much time in creating content to put out there. And the way it structures for Facebook and the individual platforms is amazing. Sets you right up, the right format, gives you hashtags, could put some emojis in for you if you want. And you can really customize it and make it your own too. So it's pretty cool. And it limited prompting. Go ahead, Christine.
Show off the images. Don't forget, scroll down a little bit. There's images. Look at this. It does.
So not only does it create the post, it provides images to go with the post. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And of course, you can come down here and you can edit these out too and download it, copy it, and you can even regenerate. Say you don't like this image, you can hit the regenerate. It'll bring up a new image for you, which is pretty cool.
Are you sharing a screen? Because I'm not seeing a screen share.
I do see it.
I see it.
Yes, I am sharing a screen. I think
I see it.
sounds like everybody's seeing it. Who was that? Feather?
Heather, what are you using for a device? Do you see it now? I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'll log out and come back in.
Yeah,
I'm on a computer.
yeah, it should work because I can clearly say it says Gary Daniels screen.
I see it too.
Yeah.
Ah, you have to choose it. Okay, sorry. Zoom.
No problem. That's all right. We're all familiar with the
It changed.
frustrations of technology.
The problem is that the systems all change all the time and they make it
Yes.
harder and harder to keep up.
I think especially now with AI, everybody's starting to integrate AI into their platforms. So there's a lot of changes always ongoing, and a lot of times you don't even know a button changed or a button might not even be there anymore. So
Thank you.
I think, and we all can relate to that, right? We all deal with it on a daily basis.
Okay.
So
You need some
where
haven
were we?
there. Get rid of the tech stress, right? Oh, good.
Yeah, so we're trying to do simplify things for everybody too to make it easier, and it's pretty challenging that things are changing so quickly, but it's a good thing because things are getting better every day. I think we're seeing improvements every day, and the images and the text on images is getting better with the spelling, and yeah, so it's exciting for sure.
Okay, why don't you show us, a few other stuff? The LinkedIn post.
So for Gail, this is your Facebook, Gail. You can go right in here, plug your topic in, your colors if you like, and then just hit the button. So super simple. You only have to put a word or two in here too. You don't have to get super detailed, but you can toy with that and see and customize it any way you like and kind of make adjustments as you go. And there's also LinkedIn, which gives you more of a professional type feel for LinkedIn. And most likely with LinkedIn, you're not going to get the emojis. I think Facebook's a little more personal and playful where it'll put emojis in for you, but you do get the hashtags and you can get emojis if you like to. And you can always, everything that our system creates, you can edit. So you can always add in what you want and take away parts too, because I recommend editing everything with AI because you want it to be accurate and you want to bring your voice into it as much as possible. So
Well,
it doesn't have that AI feel.
we learned that the system actually remembers your voice, and the longer you use it, the more and more it reflects it. And of course, you can change it. You can put comments and questions and make that sound more friendlier, make that sound more professional. You can do that in the screen in the field below, and it doesn't cost extra. Same with the images. And we are working on getting the formatting better so you can just copy and paste it in LinkedIn. I use it now. I just copy and paste the images. They have a little copy button. Gary, why don't you just show the copy button there on the top right of the thing? There's for the images, of course.
For the images, yeah, you come here and you can copy right here with the two little boxes. So that'll copy the image, and also at the top you can
Copy
copy the entire content from here.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's very user friendly and super simple. Once you play around with it a couple of times, you'll have the hang of it really quickly and be able to use it. And it'll save you so much time too. It gives you ideas and helps you with creativity and structures the post for you pretty cool. And for each platform, it's specific. So I think it's a great tool. We use this a lot. I know I do when I want to generate posts.
Very good.
There's
Thank
also
you.
Instagram too. Here's some of the image from Instagram. Instagram is more about the images and, a short caption to go along with it.
Do
Here's
they have
some.
one for TikTok?
TikTok is a vertical thing. You can just create a vertical image, a vertical video. TikTok loves videos. I put those images on TikTok, no problem, and it gives me engagement.
Right, yeah, we don't have a specific app for TikTok, but you would use probably like the Instagram app. You can use any of them and always put it into to TikTok as well. But I think Instagram would probably be the one that would be more like TikTok for the structure.
Right,
Very
but
good.
if you scroll down, Gary, we have that image with text now on the left side with the marketing and sales. I think I put it in the same. There's a YouTube video creator, an event wizard, sales question generator. And when you scroll down, I believe I put that in that. There's more. Sales video script, create article review for LinkedIn, social media pulse. There's more.
There is so much in here. Yes, this is all your.
Idea generator, I love that. And there's the engagement question generator. And now we even have AI podcast and a competitor analyzer, which is pretty cool. That's brand new.
Yes, always new. Every week we have new stuff, so we like
Oh,
to show that.
sorry.
Yeah.
No problem.
I lost control. Sorry.
It happens. And also the avatar, ideal client profile avatar. This is so important because you want to create your marketing strategy around who your target market is. And it's so important to know your target market because you have to put the
How do you use that one? Do you just fill out?
Yes. Let's come in here. Like I said, everything's pretty user friendly and
Ask the question on the left side and you choose what do you do, a profession, the closest option. It is targeted, of course, to our target market, which is all those professions. What is your specialty? Put in what you do. Your elevator pitch, if you have one. Your business model. You can actually talk to it. That microphone is to talk to it. It's pretty cool.
yes,
Business model.
to extend this.
Very different business model than when you're mostly online or both. That is important to consider. Gives you different recommendations. Is your client more male or female or other relationship status? If you know, if you don't, that's not required. Age range, if you know, it's not required. Location is not required, but it's helpful if you know. And the income range, if you know.
Yes, it's so important too.
I'm sorry, if you would put in under 50,000, don't be in business. You're a charity. If you want to cater to people with low income, we become part of a charity. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then here's what you get. Here's your information. So it gives you an actual person with a breakdown of exactly what's going on with them. And then you kind of can target your message to fit this ideal client for you. So you're getting the message in front of the right people, and that's what's important for marketing. That's so huge.
Yeah.
Getting the right message in front of the right people is gonna help you convert those people into paying clients.
And it also shows you the psychographics. What are their personality traits, their values, their interests, their lifestyle? What are pain points? What keeps them up at night? Why can't they sleep? That is something you need to address in your marketing outreach messages. What goals do they have? Where do they want to go? This is also important in your programs and messages to tell them. For example, end your sleepless nights because of overwhelm. Start our havening program today, or you create a program around that. And in the hook section, it gives you wonderful program names. And again, I want to just repeat it. We have done it in the past and we do it still. You can ask me specifically to create a 2 or 3 hour session where I walk you through a process to create something, to solve one bottleneck under one condition. It needs to be taped and I need to have permission to publish this on our YouTube channel, and it will be free for you. Because
Yes, we've done that a few times, and that works out pretty well. It's a good benefit for both sides, and we get to put that content out there, and you get to learn something new and helpful. And here it's communication preferences. This is huge for marketing. You know what responsive to personalized email, depending on what you're going to do, blogs, newsletters. So this gives you a good idea how you want to build your marketing strategy.
it also gives you promising places to find it. And I just see a question here. Elaine asks, are you saying to add to prompt wording like make accurate view of normal human anatomy? No, you don't need that. It knows it. But I must say 2 things. That is to make it very clear. You will not be able to create anything that is suggestive of obscenity, brutality, or outright sexuality. I've actually tried to create a marshmallow man with the head melting. It refused to do it because it doesn't want the head to be melting, even if it's a marshmallow man, okay? So it's a very sensitively programmed AI system. I found that very interesting. I just wanted the marshmallow man to melt. No, impossible.
I was thinking about that, Christine. In the instruction, it takes you very literally. So the word man, if you could replace that with something else, like a marshmallow stack or something like that,
I
to
can
look like
Possibly, yeah. These are things that you have to play around with. That's how.
a marshmallow sculpture, not a man. I don't know, but it's
Yeah, maybe.
used so literally, right?
takes it very literally, yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't too keen on the Marshmallow Man, so I went to something else. But if I absolutely wanted to prompt it, it would probably be possible.
6 fingers.
Yeah, 6 fingers happens rarely now. In the beginning of the system, it happened quite often. I have a few beautiful blunders that I saved with 3 arms, 5 legs, or whatever. That is pretty much very rare. And what I do if it happens again and it's clear, I put a text box over it. It hides it. Nobody notices. Happens rarely. Images rarely have 6 fingers now. Not the images, the people in the images, to be specific.
Right. So is there anything that anybody would like to look at or have me show you or address before I hand it over to Christine to talk about what she has ready for the group here?
I have a quick question. This is Elaine. Gary, the first images you showed with a question mark, are you able to send that as a PowerPoint and then I can then take it and add my spin on it for my project managers? Or is that locked? Is it locked in a PDF or some kind of file that cannot be edited by someone else?
I'm not real clear on the question. Are you, Christine?
Are you asking if you can take the picture, download them on your hard drive, and then put them in the PowerPoint? Absolutely. Can you do that with the text? Absolutely. You do not have to download as a PDF. I actually do that very rarely. I use a copy button for the images. I put it in my social media scheduler, take the text, plug it in with it, and off it goes. That is very
Okay, but can I get access to, so Gary, can I get access to one of those question slides? Is that,
Yeah, absolutely. We can download it and send that over to you. So, and
I,
if you download too, you can pick
Very-
different
yeah.
formats.
There's an easier way. Copy it and paste it in the Zoom chat. That's all. It worked before. Just copy
okay.
it.
Yep,
I think it worked for me before. Let's try it.
that's right.
One quick question as Gary is doing this. So, everything on the web related to AI is free, right? Is there a way to look at someone's graphic, check it, and say, "Oh my God, that's free from a free source. I can copy it and use it."
Anything that's generated with AI is not copyright and free to use for anybody. And
Right.
honestly, everything that you see on Google will be used by others unless you have a copyright on it. And you cannot copyright AI generated images or material or videos. It does not matter most of the time because people don't care. They just want to see that you can do something for them that they need and want.
Okay, thank you.
A copyright will not keep them from working with you. A copyright will not make them want to work with you. It's still for written material like books, you get a copyright. I don't recommend writing 100% AI books. They're usually not good. I would say 50 to 60% AI content is a good relationship. My latest book had 50% about AI content, and it's really good. The Gut Restoration Journal, the 4-week Gut Restoration Protocol, my best book ever, 50% AI. It took me 2 weeks to write, edit, and publish. So AI can help you not to procrastinate.
I have a question for you, Dr. Sauer. So you were talking about the AI and the it's not copyright or trademark. So I was under the impression though that if you were to create an image and then edit the image, that you've now taken it out of that category, that you've made material changes to it, like not some itty bitty thing, but like, you know, kind of merged.
That's
Is you know if there's a difference there?
I'm really not sure if that's the case. I know you can purchase AI images because it's sometimes very difficult to prompt an image when you just see, oh, that's the image I need. You can purchase it. But sometimes, yes, if you do make material changes to it, I would suggest it's probably copyright, but I do not think that the copyright laws have kept up with the developments in AI. At least in Canada, I know they are not. I would suggest in the US, probably not either, because the lawmakers just sit there and say, oh my God, what's happening?
Oh, our lawmakers don't do anything.
Well, they
No, yeah, they don't. Yeah, but Christina's right. I don't think the laws have caught up, and that usually there's normally a lag, right, with technology before the laws catch up to that. So right now we don't have anything in place, I don't believe.
I personally recommend to always respect other people's copyright. And sometimes we make mistakes. For example, I sang a German lullaby and I put the English translation of it and I failed to mention that it was copyright. I didn't notice it. And 4 years later, somebody found it on my website and sent me a copyright infringement email, and said, you either take it down or I want $450 for the copyright so you can leave it. I liked it, so I paid him the $450, but I didn't realize it. I said, I'm very sorry, I didn't realize that. It's the truth. I just downloaded it from the internet. Looking,
Yeah.
I might have known, I might have been able to find out, but I just didn't think about it. It was beautiful. I wanted it, so I put it up. Boom. So
Yeah.
whatever's public can be found at some point.
Yeah. So Elaine had asked a question that sounds so weird for me to say. So the thing is that I think she was asking about making a change to the question mark. So Elaine, if I was to do that, I would use my Midjourney, pull it into the Midjourney.
Don't need to. Our system does the same thing. You can edit it on the system. You can do another question mark. It's very simple. And to be honest, 99 out of 100 times, your audience does not care. I've done tests. I have published images with obviously wrong spelling. I expected something to happen, somebody to comment. No, they just put their likes and hearts on it. The problem is, I think it's actually an advantage when something is not right on an image, because it gives reason to comment. And then
Right, engagement's important, and that's one way to get it. People will notice that sometimes and they'll engage with you, which is great.
I posted on Facebook, can you find what's wrong in this image? And that got me 3 comments. So it always have in your mind, what do you want to achieve? And it's not about perfection, because perfection does not get you paid. Perfection does not get you paying clients at all. The opposite is true. I tried to be perfect for way too long and went bankrupt because of it. Since I embrace imperfection and just strive for good enough and do the best I can, well, it starts to work. And people realize that's what life is about. You know, it's
Right, people are looking for realness, right? Authenticity these days. Everything's so scripted and curated and perfect that they recognize that. So when they see that realness out there and they like that, they embrace it. I think they can relate, it resonates with them like this is the real deal. Especially with, people knowing now there's so much AI out there that you wonder, is this AI? Is this real? So when they see that it's real and they embrace it like more and interact with it, which is really big, I think.
also, I recommend, if asked, always label your images and videos as AI generated. When YouTube asks you, is that video done with AI? I always put yes. And Gary does the same thing. He manages our YouTube channel. Hey, it's growing. If you're not subscribed yet, absolutely subscribe. Anybody need the link? I'll scrape it.
Yeah, there's a lot of great content on there. We put content out every day, and so there's a lot of stuff on there to look at.
We always think about how can we serve our audience, you guys, better? What else can we do to make things better? And I remember, and maybe I should lead over to what else we can offer you, because we have 2 amazing new features that we want to show you, that our mothership has, of course, created. And one of them, when I was a coach and working primarily as a coach, I still take high ticket clients when they want to work with me for brain health, mental health, weight loss, because I know I can do it. But it's not my focus, because I want to elevate all wellness practitioners. I actually want to make this world as much a better place as I can, together with Gary and you all, as much as we can, a little step at a time. And AI can help to make it faster and better and easier, hopefully, maybe. The world is getting more complex, more weird, and I don't know where we're going. Maybe it's going down a waterfall. I don't know, somewhere. I hope I'll see a little bit of it, because even though the future may look not that positive sometimes, I think the alternative is much worse.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're all working together towards the same goal, which is success in business, growing our business, scaling our business. And I think each new member, that's a new fresh set of eyes and a new set of helping hands to work towards that. So I think it's great. The bigger we get, the more help we have and the stronger we are. So there's
So
no limit.
let me share you our newest app that we are starting to build out, and we called it 5D Wellness, which is what I was dreaming about when I applied for government funds 2 years ago to get a tech startup. And I would have gotten government funds, but our government went bankrupt before the funds were paid out, so I didn't get them. Whatever. But I built it anyway, because now our mothership system had built a system that allowed it to do it. And I did it on Sunday during the call in half an hour. And you click on 5dwellness.org and it functions. If you
Yes.
help others get well, please enter yourself as a wellness provider. If you need help by a wellness provider, please enter yourself as a seeker. And then we have on the bottom for our corporate partners in holistic health partners, we are looking for sponsors, and all the buttons actually work. I was floored how easy it was. Yesterday, I couldn't believe it. So I put it on a custom domain. that's something I like to do, and I get really excited when I can build. I always loved building with Legos, and now our Legos are virtual and in the AI world, so I still like it.
It is exciting, and this is huge. Are you going to share your screen,
I
Christine? And show 'em?
show
This is so big. This is so big. I think we
this
were dreaming of this in the very beginning of bringing both sides together, two-sided market here, which is
the new wellness connector, and it will have a store too where you can offer your products and services. That is not fully built yet. And this is on totally new marketplaces, totally new apps that I've never heard before. But of course, I just click and I use it, right? And I'm a wellness provider. It lets you create your profile. Right now, everything is free. You can browse all profiles. Oh, there's somebody else. Thank you. I shared it on Facebook, and I hope that they actually put it up. And when you go back to the homepage, you can start as a wellness seeker. See, there's somebody. There's the wellness providers, wellness seeker. You can see them. I put mine in because, hey, I'm stressed and anxious. Nutrition. There's a budget too.
Hey,
And
Dr. Singh,
yeah,
can you something?
mhm.
Can you add something to your site?
Oh yes, you
Can
can.
you add, because you've got two buttons. You've
Mhm.
got I'm a wellness seeker and
Mhm.
I'm a wellness provider. Can
Mhm.
you add in there that you're looking for a peer community,
For what?
a peer support community?
That is a possibility. Yeah. Peer
And I
Yeah,
support.
that's a neat idea,
Yeah.
Elaine. I like that idea, like, because one of the, things that helps me as a Havening practitioner is the connections with other practitioners and trainers.
Good idea.
that is a great idea. I like that a lot. That's huge.
And here you can add the contact, and it actually works. And when you go to the home page, and I have to make it a little better, he has become a sponsor, and we'll send that to corporate sponsors. We hope to get corporate sponsorship that will allow us to develop that whole project faster and better. Become a sponsor, there's benefits, sponsorship about, and learn more. And that goes back here. So it all works. And as I said, I built that literally in half an hour on the Sundays call. I couldn't believe it. I had it in my mind for 2 years. I wanted to do it. I couldn't get it ready. Sponsorship benefits, sponsorship levels. It created that. It, and of course, the email works. It is amazing. It just floored me. It really did. And I can't stop talking about what's possible now.
need to know how you did that. Like, what did you tell it for it to actually do this?
Well, I told it what I wanted to do. And I've learned dealing with AI, you have to be very specific and tell it exactly, take this, and do this. And there it is. It was easy. And then we did, now this is this one. Another system that you might have seen is the lead generation system. Where's our leads AI, we called it, right? It's our lead generation system. We've actually tried it. It is not perfect yet. So we are not selling it. It's still free to use. I can definitely give you a login. You can set it. It's a demo account. The address, you can have team members. It's new. It will cost you per email, right? It costs you for an AI email. How much does it cost? Email settings, does it tell you? You need to know what you're doing with that system. I recommend to ask us. Integrations, it integrates with Google Docs, it integrates with Google Emails, and with all kinds of other stuff now. And it has an API key, so you have to integrate it with an API key, and there's a documentation for that. It works. What this system does, you can give that. It's like a bird of prey going out looking for leads and clients. You create a goal, smart goal or broadcast, And for example, the SMART goal can be create a goal. Email sender is not recommended. Create a goal. You can give it the goal, contact all people and tell them about our newest event that it starts, and remind them that it starts at 11 a.m. And I tried it, I tested it against our regular email marketing system, what currently has an email open rate of about 13 to 15%. It has gone down because we added too many emails in a fast time. This one gets over 50% open rate. It's ridiculous, and it actually works. In the test, we just asked for the people to fill out a questionnaire, and it worked. You add contacts, can import your list. Now, important for compliance, this system is not, it's in beta. That's why we are not selling it yet. You need to make sure that the people that you add have given their consent to receive marketing communication from you. Otherwise, you will violate and get spam complaints. You can still get spam complaints. I think we sent out 160,000 emails and we got one spam complaint, which shocked me because I hate spam complaints. You have to make sure you turn it off in time because that never stops. It's AI. It just goes on and books appointments. Can update conversations. You can look what it does. It integrates with your calendar, with Google Calendar, and it goes out and books appointments, invites people to, and we will integrate all that in a total system with the goal, and that's actually now becoming reality, to deliver booked appointments to coaches and deserving providers, or even better, already sold clients.
All automated.
So the selling process, the end stage is not. I do that myself. I can easily close people. It depends. If the person is good in closing people on a targeted closing call, that's not a problem. You should get 30 to 50% closing rate on a call with a suitable prospect. And then you can sell them a year-long program. Don't just sell them a $150 session. That's not worth your effort. But if you sell them a year-long coaching program for, say, $10,000, $15,000, then it's worth it. And just imagine, this system fills up your calendar with prospects that you define who they are. Well, you have to have them opt in first, right? Otherwise, you can't send them. So you need to follow the process, and you need to follow the laws. Canada has a very strict spam law. The UK is even stricter. If you have a public website, even in the US, and people from the UK can see it, you're required to have a cookie banner and the GDPR consent, all that, because it's visible in the UK. That's enough. And then,
So you have to work on your website to make it compliant before you put this into action.
well, if you put it on your website, yes, you have to have your opt-ins all properly prepared. This lead system will soon be able to send out SMS. If you've ever tried to get your SMS outreach in a CRM accredited by Twilio, you know how difficult it is. You have to tell them exactly what you want to do, what campaign. That's why we plan on, and we are doing a pilot actually now, that we are saying, who wants to do it for a percentage of future sale? Let us test it for them. Because
Well, it sounds really interesting, Christine. I'm in this similar situation with you. When I do have a client conversation, I probably close more like 70 to 80% because when they come, they really want to be talking to me in the first place. But I don't have any stream of people calling me up on a regular basis. It's unusual.
now, what you're saying is you close them at that higher rate. That means your funnel is not wide enough.
No.
The same when somebody's telling me my email opening rate is 70%. That means you're only sending the email to your family and friends and good customers. If it's so far above the industry opening rate, that means your funnel is not wide enough and you're missing out on potential customers.
I don't think I really even have a funnel, honestly.
Can all
I think that's part of why I'm here, because I'm in the infancy stage of harnessing these techniques.
Feather, you would be a good candidate actually, because you're highly qualified, you're very smart, and you can really deliver value to clients to let us build that system so you actually get booked appointment on your calendar. And we'll test it. We want to do a pilot program with wellness practitioners to see
All right.
if it actually works the way we hope it will. We
Yeah.
don't know. It's brand new. It has never been
Right.
possible. It's a dream.
I say yes. I mean, I'm still like, okay, what am I going to try now? And I've been hanging out with you, for several months, and I'm fascinated, and I've been playing, but I haven't been putting a real action plan into place.
And to be honest, AI is very suitable as a video game. I've been thinking of spinning off some apps and selling it to teenagers or kids 6, 7 years old. It would be a great video. It's so much fun. But if you actually want to run it as a business, you need to have a system in place. You need to have a strategy in place, and you need to take one step after the other, or at least go in a spiral, right? Because you have to revisit what you did before and say, oh, I can do it better now. And that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years, because I flopped so often, it's unreal. But what did Brandon Burchard say? The more often you failed, the more likely you are to succeed. Failure is the best path to success. So don't avoid it. Go to it.
I'm just gonna say yes. If you want to build out and try it out and I have two websites. One of them is I built. No, I had somebody else build. It's in WordPress, and it's not a great site, but it's sort of me like 5 years ago. And then I did an AI website, which is like okay, but it took me like, oh, I don't know, 6 hours to do. So it was no investment as far as money. It was hardly anything. It was really
Sorry.
inexpensive. So
That's
Yeah.
good. So that's a learning experience. I've been there, done that. I'm sure Christine has too. We've spent countless hours building out different systems and sites, and you do learn a lot, but it is really time consuming. I remember doing that the first time, couple times I built websites too and pages, and it's definitely a learning curve, a steep learning curve.
Right. And I don't have it all down. Like I don't know how to make an opt-in. I had to pay somebody to do the opt-in because I don't know how to do it. And I probably could learn, but yeah. Anyways, thank you. I would love to be your guinea.
You'll be the first. We're developing a very detailed questionnaire.
And Tatiana's raising her hand too.
Okay?
Yes.
Let us hear. And what we are doing, I have to calculate because we need to charge a very small, we call it networking access fee, because we have to pay for the systems, but it will be way less what you would pay for a business coach, and it will be way under $100 a month. That's a goal. And we guarantee pretty much that you will get booked appointments. That is not that hard to do now. And we want to actually prove a point that it's possible, because I know when I worked as a coach, that's what I was dreaming of. And I paid $50,000, $100,000 to coaches and to systems and to try, and nothing really works until you have it proper in place. And now AI can help you to do that. It blows my mind every day what's possible now.
Yeah, and with the 5D wellness new platform, that's going to be huge, right?
Oh yeah.
I have it open right now. I'm going to fill it in.
Sure. And
Yes, we build that community out. There's going to be an abundance of
Yeah.
people coming in and matching people together. It's going to be so nice.
And we already have a community on Go High Level where they can go. And that's pretty simple to connect there. And what I really think will happen is that this dream becomes reality, because for years I've been thinking, wouldn't it be nice if there would be a way to match providers with clients based on what they have, what they want. And I need to add a field for video, because we need to be able as a provider to have, like on Psychology Today, you can add a 15-second video to your profile. That will come. The same for your clients. They should be able to do a little video there, right? The clients should say, hey, I'm depressed. I'm really looking for somebody to unstress me. And I'm looking for somebody that will do it for $50 an hour. Well, they might not get anybody, but they can try. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be big. I like that concept.
And of course, it works B2B even easier. And I'm thinking of you, Elaine, because if you have a list of businesses, I have a scraper that scrapes the businesses off the internet. You just have to say, where do the businesses are? What kind of business do you want? And I can get you 300 leads for nothing, next to nothing. So it's mind-boggling what's possible now. So that's a little glimpse into the future of wellness. I'm really excited. Today I'm talking on an online Go Global event where investors meet businesses. I'm trying to get investments so we can make that faster. That will reduce the membership fees, and that would be really exciting. The times. I don't know what's going to happen either. I don't know if anybody knows the story of the Greek mythology and Icarus. What happened to Icarus? Gail, do you know it? I think, yeah,
Yes.
Icarus.
Yeah.
What happened?
The
Going
wings melted.
too close to the sun.
Yeah, he had wings. He wanted to fly. So he got from Zeus wings that were attached with wax to his body. And he flew high and he flew higher. And then it got too hot and the wings melted and he fell deep down. That's the story I don't want to repeat.
Well, I think that's about also using the technology appropriately. My niece is a college professor, and she was telling me that this year, for the first time, of her 90 students, 30% of them got D's and F's on their final exam because they had been using AI to do all of their work, and they weren't thinking and integrating their knowledge and learning at all. So she had to grade on a bell curve just so she wouldn't flunk everybody.
That is actually a good thing that we should teach, or you should teach, as somebody that has access to that community, how to use AI the right way. Because yes, it can be abused. It's easy to fill out a questionnaire or to have it write a book, but it's wishy-washy, as I call it. That's a German term, but it's in English too. I looked it up on Wikipedia. Wishy-washy means it's nothing concrete. It's fluff. That's not what you want to create. And AI makes it easy to create. Just talk to Chatty for a while and you see it doesn't get specific. It is all lots of wishy-washy.
I have heard where in some of the high schools, they're teaching the kids to use AI and then come in with their paper, and then they do the analysis. They have to then verify every paragraph and footnote it. And it's a whole different, because they're going to use it anyhow. But this way, in class, they have to do the corrections.
Gary, why don't you just show off the Humanizer app? Because we have an app.
Actually, we have a 9 o'clock, Christine. We have less than 3 minutes. And I know I want to address some things in the chat, but we're running out of time for that as well. Elaine asked about the writing event this weekend. We do have an event.
Put it in the chat box.
But we do have a client meeting at 9 a.m. sharp.
The meeting is in the chat box, the event, and in your email on Sunday, I shared the coupon code that gets you $50 off. Look in your email, open it, click on it, get the coupon code. The event is there. I shared it on Sunday. Come and learn to write finish your manuscript for your first or second or third nonfiction book. I'm looking forward to teach it. It's $97, and if you get the discount coupon from your email, it's only $50 less. It's only $47 for a whole day event. It's well worth it.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Good
Have
to
a
see you
good
all.
week. Bye-bye. Thank you for your information.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Appointment. Bye.